Hello all, today we will discuss past papers IGCSE, that is paper 12 May June 2020 additional math. Let's begin with question number 9. A particle P moves in a straight line such that its displacement x meter from a fixed point O at time t second is given by x equals 10 times sine 2t minus 5. Question I, find the speed of P when t equals pi. For a particle moving in a straight line with displacement x, we can find the speed or velocity by differentiation of x with respect to time. Thus, velocity, magnitude of velocity, that is speed, equals differentiation of this displacement with respect to time, thus dx dt. Differentiation of sine 2t, that is cos 2t times 2, thus differentiation of 10 sine 2t, that is 10 times cosine 2t times 2, thus 20 cos 2t, and differentiation of minus 5 is 0, thus the velocity equals 20 cos 2t. When time equals pi, velocity equals 20 times cos 2 times pi 2 pi, and cos 2 pi 1, thus 20 times 1, thus 20. Thus the velocity or the speed, that is equals 20 meter per second. I find the value of t when for which P is first at rest. Now, particle at rest, or P is at rest when the velocity at that time is equals 0. Thus, the velocity equals 20 cos 2t, thus 20 cos 2t equals 0. Cos 2t equals 0 divided by 20, that is 0. And 2t equals shift cos 0, that is shift cos 0 is pi over 2. And t equals pi over 4 second. Thus, the time when P for the first at rest, that is pi over 4 second. Triple I, find the acceleration of P when it is first at rest. Now, acceleration of particle P, that is the differentiation of the velocity of a particle P with respect to time. Velocity of particle P, that is 20 cos 2t, thus differentiation of 20 cos 2t, that is 20 times minus sine 2t times 2, thus that is minus 40 sine 2t. Now, when particle P at rest, that is when time pi over 4, acceleration equals minus 40 times sine 2 times pi over 4, that is pi over 2, and sine pi over 2, that is 1, thus minus 40 times 1, that is minus 40. Thus the acceleration is minus 40 meter per second squared. Part B, the diagram shows the velocity times graph for a particle Q traveling in a straight line with velocity v meter per second at time t second. Thus, that is the vertical axis, that is the velocity in meter per second, and the horizontal axis, that is time in second. The particles accelerate at 3.5 meter per second squared for the first 10 seconds of its motion, and then travels at a constant velocity v meter per second for 10 seconds. The particle then decelerate at a constant rate and comes to rest. The distance traveled during the intervals time from 20 until 25 is 112.5 meter. Thus, for the first 10 seconds, the particle Q moves with constant acceleration, that is this part. After that, for 10 seconds, move constant velocity, that is here. And next, move with the constant deceleration, come to rest here. Yeah. Okay. Question I, find the value of V. That is this one, V. What is the value of this one, V? Now, the acceleration is given by the gradient of velocity times graph. Thus, From here, the particle accelerate at 3.5 meter per second square for the first 10 seconds. That is this part. The slope of this line of this graph, that is this v over this is 10. Thus, the slope of this line, that is v divided by 10, that is equals the acceleration, that is 3.5. Thus v per 10 equals 3.5. Thus v equals, this is cross multiply, v is 35. Yeah, thus here that is the value of v, that is 35, and the velocity at that time, that is 35 meter per second. I find the velocity of q when time 25. Now we will use this information, the distance traveled during the interval time from 20 until 25, that is 112.5 meter. In the velocity times graph, area under the cube, that is the distance traveled. Thus for the time interval from 20 to 25, area of this trapezium, that is the distance traveled, and that is given here, that is 112.5 meter. Thus area of trapezium, that is half times the sum of the parallel side times height equals the distance traveled, that is 112.5. The sum of the parallel side, that is 35 plus y, thus y, that is the velocity when time at 25 seconds, and 5 is, that is the height of the trapezium. Thus half times 35 plus y times 5 equals 112.5, and then cross times 2 and divide by 5. Thus 35 plus y equals 45, y equals 10. Thus the velocity is 10 meter per second, that is the velocity of particle q when time is 25 seconds. I find the value of t when q comes to rest. Thus q come to rest here. Yeah, thus let the time when the particle q come to rest, that is x second. And then here we have two similar triangle, that is this and that one, Now the range of corresponding side for the two triangle are the same. Thus the height of this one, that is 35, is found earlier in I, divided by y, already found in II, that is 10. Thus 35 divided by 10 equals the length of this one divided by the length of this one. The length of this one, that is x minus 20, and the length of this one, that is x minus 25. 35 divided by 10 equals x minus 20 divided by x minus 25. And here cross multiplication, this one times that one equals this one times that one. Thus 35x minus 875 equals 10x minus 200. From this equation, we solve for x, we obtain x is 27. Thus times when q comes to rest, that is 25 seconds. Question number 10. Solve tan 3x equals minus 1 for x in between minus pi over 2 until pi over 2 radians inclusive, yeah, because there is equal sign. Giving your answer in terms of pi. Now tan 3x equals minus 1. Thus tan minus means that is the angle in the second quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. Now we can calculate the basic angle. Thus alpha, thus basic angle, that is this one, alpha, and that one, alpha. Shift tan 1, thus without minus sign, shift tan 1, that is equals pi over 4. Now the first, thus that is this one actually, thus that is here pi minus basic angle, terus this is the angle. 3x equals pi minus pi over 4, that is 3 pi over 4. From here we obtain x is pi over 4. And the second, since the domain here from minus pi over 2 until pi over 2, thus this one we use the negative angle here, thus we rotate in the clockwise direction. Thus 3x equals minus pi over 4. Thus x is minus pi over 12. And another one, 3x equals minus pi over 4 minus the period of tan, that is pi, thus minus pi over 4 minus pi. From here we obtain that x is equals minus 5 pi over 12. Thus there are 3x for this one, tan 3x equals minus 1 in this domain, that is minus 5 pi over 12, minus pi over 12, and pi over 4. B. Use your answer to part A to sketch the graph of y equals 4 tan 3x plus 4 for x from minus pi over 2 until pi over 2 radians on the axis below. Show the coordinates of the points where the curve meets the axis. Now for x-intercept, we found it already in A, that is minus 5 pi over 12, minus pi over 12, and pi over 4. Now, for y-intercept, we equate x equals 0, to substitute x0 in this equation, we obtain y equals 4, thus this is the y-intercept, 4. Now, further, we have to find the asymptotes. We will find asymptote if this one 3x equals pi over 2, since tan pi over 2 that is undefined, means that is vertical asymptote. Thus 3x equals pi over 2. From here we got x equals pi over 6. Thus this is the first equation of the asymptote. And we know that the period of tan 3x, that is pi divided by 3, thus pi over 3. Thus the next asymptote actually pi over 6 minus pi over 3, that is here, minus pi over 6. Again, minus pi over 6 minus pi over 3, that is minus pi over 2. And another asymptote, that is pi over 6 plus pi over 3, that is here, pi over 2. Thus there are 1, 2, 3, 4 asymptotes in this domain, those vertical asymptotes. Now, we can just draw the graph of the tan. Thus that is the x-intercept, y-intercept, and this is vertically asymptote. Thus this is the graph or curve of the y equals 4 tan 3x plus 4, and also this one. Now, this is all. See you in the next video. Thank you.